So these things, they have a magnetic switch to turn them on and off. And you can, they're kind of hard to see. Pretty good.
It is. It's really neat. We'll get more.
There we go. So you can sort of see that light turn green right there. There's a little LED inside it. We paint them up so that they kind of blend in, so they're not. I mean, the solar panel's bad enough.
Oh, one's got a band on it.
Yeah, it's an old band.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, well we can pull that off.
It's a green one.
Can you explain that again real quick for the camera?
So we use a magnet to turn these transmitters on and off.
Okay.
And once they're on, they'll start broadcasting to the cell phone network and hopefully start sending data.
That's a green one. It's banded over here.
So will you put a backpack on a banded one?
Yeah, we can. We'll actually, if they have a band already, usually we can just, if the band's really still legible and still good, we'll just record that band, and then it changes the status of the bird, but we report it to the bird banding lab, and then we let them know we put a transmitter on that bird.
Yeah, she's
In that paper I gave you guys talks a bit about the bird banding lab.
Oh, okay.
I think it was, wasn't it?
I know this one is so pretty, the cinnamon teal.
Well, the bird banding lab is back in Lower Maryland.
Yeah, they're nice.
So I used to be Ed.
Right.
So that's why
Oh, okay,
I'll
yeah.
put my band on if we're going to put a
Oh,
transmitter.
okay.
She weighs 316.
Permit to fit.
Yeah,
glad you brought that
she's going to get one of your bands.
Too light.
Yeah.
I can show you guys though. We can mock up putting the transmitter.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's a scale?
that works, huh?
Yeah, this one, yeah, there's a little scale and we put the
Oh.
What did she weigh?
316,
And you need what? 400?
which is on the light side. I mean, we're not gonna,
She's too little?
yeah, she's too little, because what we want to do is,
Yeah.
for the transmitter, we're allowed to have a certain percentage of their body weight for the transmitter, and we don't want the transmitter to weigh more than 4% of their body weight.
So that
and for
is
that,
more
we're
than-
looking around 350 grams. Is what we're looking at.
Yeah, so she's on the light side. But I can show you guys how we put the transmitter on if you want to see it. We can just, I won't glue it.
That's probably a good idea.
So I don't know if you guys can see, there's a front and back to the transmitter. The antenna comes out the back.
Okay.
And this, we call it neck loop and then a body loop.
Oh, okay.
And so whoever made this transmitter up made it a little bit challenging. Just 'cause it's so basically put the body loop on first and then feed the wings through. Get the tertials through. The main thing with the body loop is you just want to keep it in front of the legs. And it'll just sit like that. And we'll just
Snug it up.
You just snug it up and that's it, huh?
And I just kind of snug it up a little bit and make sure you can feel the legs right here, right there. So it's just right across the belly, and you don't want any twists in it, right?
Okay.
So that it doesn't rub. So
Right.
just nice and straight.
So guys, do they,
Then you
do they
glue
pre
that,
that
then
in
you glue so it kinda
like
like
goes under the feathers?
I usually pull the feathers before I'm done, get it in there,
Okay.
and then they'll pre it. If you catch them a little bit after they've been marked,
Yeah, what have you found when you have caught them afterwards?
you can't even see the transmitter, except for on the transmitter sticks out because it's quite large. But
yeah, that's cool.
and then the neck loop, I basically just kind of gently hold their bill, and you can feel there's a little notch right there, right? And that's where you want the neck loop to be sitting. It's right in that notch.
So it's below the crop.
You want it to be in front of the shoulder. Yep. Feel that little notch right in there.
Oh, right there.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And so I just keep my finger in that notch and then make sure that there's no twists in the loop, and then just basically just kind of cinch that up.
And that's how you do. And then you put the little dab of glue on that, so that basically on the top of the strap, or the strap right there where it comes through.
Yeah. So then we would just tie a square knot.
Okay.
Tie it up, and then glue it. Put a little bit of super glue on there, and then you put a little spray to cure it. And that's pretty much it. And it just sits, snugly on the bird's back. So there really isn't that much. And then I actually tie that knot under the antenna, and then trim these off. and then away she goes.
Wow.
So it's actually a pretty quick process. I mean, you can do it. And we use this automotive harness material. It's rubber. We tried it a couple years ago using it on mallards, and just really like it because it has some flexibility, but it doesn't wear out. We pulled birds in that 2 year or a year and a half later now that looked like that we just put them out.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's really
That's
nice
cool.
stuff. And the birds seem to do pretty well. The teal, you guys, I'll get out of the picture. If you guys want. Unfortunately, we can't let her go.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks, but
And it's an 8-month study, is that correct?
the study, well, no, we're going to be going for several years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're actually, it's part of another study that we're doing in California where we're marking nesting birds. We've got 10 years of funding, so we're in year 4 in the other work, and the cinnamon teal, this is year 1.
Okay.
And working with Dave and I mean, working with all you guys. I mean, we're going to hopefully have birds marked in 7 western states, cinnamon teal,
Right.
and be able to see, see their movements, see what habitats they're using. And teal are really neat because they're using habitats that are unique compared to mallards and pintails. I mean, sure that you guys were marking mallards this morning, but mallards are everywhere, right? But the cinnamon teal are using very unique wetlands that you don't,
Yeah, they're
is
strictly a
usually
bird
this
of the
one, every other
Intermountain
year.
Mountain West.
Yeah,
everywhere
sorry.
west of.
We've got a
of the
lot of rain
mountain.
this year,
You
so
occasionally have a cinnamon teal bump into the Dakotas or whatever, but they're strictly a bird of the Intermountain West, which is really cool.
I wonder how many of them the Dakotas, 99% of them that get shot out there, probably everybody thinks they're blueing. Most hunters would never know. Heck, we have all the time over here. We have
Yeah,
this
they
check
are.
station. Everybody tries to keep telling me these are blue-winged teal. No, they're not blue-winged teal. Most 90% of the guys, they don't really know.
So